Hi there, Chrysler owners. Today on your 2012 Chrysler Town and Country, we're going to be installing Etrailer.com's Class 3 2-inch trailer hitch receiver. And this is what our hitch is going to look like when it's installed. The cross tube is going to be mostly hidden behind the bumper, so you're really only going to notice the receiver tube out the back here. And this is a Class 3 2-inch by 2-inch receiver. That's going to be great for all of your towing needs. This means you and your family can put in a bike rack and haul up to 4 bikes or more, whereas your lighter hitches, not like this one, can only haul a minimal amount of bikes, such as 1 or 2. It's also great for cargo carriers and throwing a ball mount in and hauling a trailer as well. It uses a 5/8 inch hitch pin and clip. Now, one doesn't come included with the hitch, but you can pick one up here at Etrailer.com. It features hoop style safety chain loops. They've got a nice large opening that should accommodate just about every size safety chain that's out there. It features a 400-pound tongue weight, and that's the force going down on top of the receiver. 400 pounds is going to be plenty for you to have a bike rack that holds 4 bikes fully loaded up, and you should have no problems. Or your cargo carriers, you should be able to load that up as much gear as you want without exceeding its capacity due to that 400-pound carrying weight. The gross towing capacity is going to be 4,000 pounds. That's how much you can pull behind the hitch. So at 4,000 pounds, you should have no problem hooking up a pop-up camper or your jet ski trailer and taking them to the lake with you. You can use a weight distribution system with this hitch. That increases the tongue weight up to 500 pounds and the gross towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds. You do want to verify in your vehicle's owner's manual and ensure you don't exceed any of its towing capacities. Now I've got some measurements for you to help you when deciding on accessories. From the ground to the top inside edge of the receiver tube, it measures about 12.5 inches. This is important when determining if you need a drop, rise, or raise shank on any of your accessories. And since it is so low, I do recommend that you have a raised shank on your accessories. And from the center of the hitch pinhole to the edge of the rear bumper, it measures about 4.5 inches. This is important when determining if any of your folding accessories can be placed in the upright storage position without contacting the bumper. We'll begin our installation underneath the vehicle. We're going to need to lower down the exhaust to get our hitch into place. There are 3 exhaust hangers we're going to be removing. We're going to use a 13mm socket to remove the single bolt holding the hanger in place. There's going to be one located by your muffler. There's another located in front of your rear axle. And the muffler in front of the axle, there's one at the frontmost part of that as well. Our exhaust will then drop down and rest on our rear suspension. Now underneath the frame at the rear of the vehicle, you're going to see 3 bolts that are going into the bottom side. On the driver's side, we're going to remove all 3, and on the passenger side, we're only going to remove the 2 rearmost. The rearmost bolt is a 15mm socket. We're going to remove that. And the front 2 most bolts, we'll use an 18mm socket to remove them. Now with the next set of hands, we're going to lift our hitch into position. Make sure you go over the exhaust on the passenger side. And then we're just going to reinstall the factory hardware that we removed in the same locations we took them out of. Once you get a bolt started on each side, the hitch will hold itself into position, making it easier to install the rest of your hardware. Now with all of our bolts installed, we can tighten down all of our hardware. And then you can go back and torque all of your hardware to the specifications found in your instructions. And then with our exhaust back in place, our installation is complete of Etrailer.com's Class 3 2-inch trailer hitch receiver on your 2012 Chrysler Town and Country.